So 2 days ago, I met a client who was looking to escape Dubai for a better opportunity and looking for something that is very, very unique and very special. And what he was interested in was Abu Dhabi and Hudayriyat Island specifically. And what we found out on the conversation and spoke about, we had a lot to speak about, and it was all very similar in our thoughts and our process in shifting to Abu Dhabi real estate. Now, when I met this client, we sat down and we discussed what he's interested in, what he wants, and what he wants in the future. Hudayriyat Island and what it offers for this client is absolutely perfect. He came through as a social media lead. Originally, he lives in Dubai at the moment, and he was looking for, like I said, something special and something unique. He was interested in Palm Jebel Ali because that is a unique product and it is offering value, good price per square foot compared to Palm Jumeirah. But for him, it just wasn't quite right. Now, why was it not quite right? He's someone who is choosing this to live as an end user and spend time there and also spend time with his family. So the main reason was the infrastructure. It's going to take a long period of time before Palm Jebel Ali is flourishing and the infrastructure is completely up and running. You've got families living there, you've got hotels, restaurants, and around Jebel Ali, there's actually not really much going on right now. Of course, in the 2040 agenda, when that corridor is fully up and running, it will be a busy part of the city. But right now, why he's choosing Hudayriyat Island is for the reasons that you've already got infrastructure around the island. You've got ADGM, which is 15 to 20 minutes drive. You've got Saadiyat Island, which is a little bit further. You've got all the hotels, restaurants, nice beaches there. You've got everything there. Hudayriyat Island right now is already operating. If you go there, you can see it, you can visualize the life. It's not really busy right now, I'll be honest, but you can visualize what's gonna happen. Before the contractors start the break ground, which is gonna be very, very soon, you can already visit the hotel, you can go to Surf Abu Dhabi, you can go to Circuit X, cycle your bike, you can run. So there's plenty of things you can do there. What were the other reasons why he's chosen Abu Dhabi? He's very, very health conscious. The air quality in Dubai is probably, if you look at the air quality, there's an app or a website, I've checked it before, I can't remember the exact name, but it's always up there within the top 5 cities for the worst air quality in the world. It's quite insane to say that and thinking that I live here full time, but it's something that's probably overlooked. Now, it's probably not always in the top 5 cities, but it's definitely always up there. And Abu Dhabi offers a better air quality control, and that's why health conscious people are choosing Abu Dhabi over that. Now, of course, for all the other reasons, price per square foot and the value. Like I said, this guy wants something special and something unique. Now, Hudayriyat Island, and specifically what he wants on the hills, he wants a mansion on the hills. There's something unique about being elevated 15, 25 and 35 meters above sea level, and that's why it's unique and offers privacy over Palm Jebel Ali, which of course, Palm Jebel Ali is a great product, but the idea of being raised up with that privacy that nobody can see into each other's neighbor's garden, that's what it offers. Now, the price per square foot in Hudayriyat Island is even better than that of Palm Jebel Ali. Well, that's understandable because Palm Jebel Ali is following the trends of Dubai prices. And that's why people are leaving Dubai to go to Abu Dhabi, because it offers that next wave of investment opportunity. It was quite touching when I met this guy. We really connected, and he is a very successful guy. And of course, in 2008, when a lot of people lost money, it was very touching. This guy had went to complete zero and he lost everything. And it was understandable that he's very conscious about his next investment and he's very skeptical, and he thinks Dubai is coming to the top of the market. You can agree and disagree in some senses for that point, because Dubai is still very far behind compared to other top cities around the world, but you are starting to see, quite crazy prices, crazy increases, and price per square foot is raising. But with the influx of population and the influx of wealth, I think it's quite steady now. Now, I understand that when he's going for Palm Jebel Ali, he sees the value compared to Palm Jumeirah. But when he looks at Abu Dhabi, he probably feels a little bit more at ease. He feels that that's a safer investment because he sees that there's so much value there. The price per square foot is insanely cheaper. And also, it offers so much value because it's a natural island. It has so much activity. It has so much people moving there. ADGM is absolutely exploding right now with new businesses being registered there. So there is value, and he sees it. And he's not the only person that sees it. There's so many different people that are viewing this opportunity in Abu Dhabi. And that is why he's chosen Hudayriyat Island. So now let's speak about what he wants. What he wants and what he can get are two different things. Now, over the last 12 to 16 months, Hudayriyat Island was very much a hidden gem. There was not many agents pushing it. Dubai investors weren't so aware of the opportunities in Abu Dhabi and specifically in Hudayriyat Island. And all of a sudden, within the last 6 months, or maybe 6 to 8 months, the island has absolutely exploded. And that's for a number of reasons. Abu Dhabi agents and Dubai agents are probably, there's a lot of differences in between them. I think Dubai moves a lot faster. Therefore, Dubai agents are a lot more responsive. They're a lot quicker and they can get deals done fast. So I think once Dubai agents found out about this opportunity, sales started to happen quick. And what the client wants is, he wants, as I said, something on the hill. And the two hills, Nawiyaf East and Nawiyaf West, are fully sold out. Now, fully sold out directly from the developer. And everything now are being resold by the sellers at a premium, anywhere between 15 to 20% premiums. When you look at that as a secondary buyer and say, oh, they're offering 10 to 15% premiums, or they're offering 25% premiums, it can be a bit daunting because you think that first buyer is making a huge premium, they're making huge profits. Is there anything going to be in it for me? What I've explained to this buyer is, look, you might be last to the party at buying direct from the developer, but resales are only starting to happen. You're the first to the party on the resale market. Even if you buy at a 10, 15, 20% premium, you have to look at the price per square foot on these. Forget about the premiums you're paying. Look at the price per square foot. It's still insanely cheap. It's ridiculously cheap when you compare it to anywhere else in Dubai or even Hid Al Sadia. So focus on the price per square foot, be the first to the resale market and get yourself a good unit. Because just like you, because you're interested in this island and Nawiyaf Hills specifically, you're not the only person. There's so much more people. And like I said, once the contractor starts to break ground and the contractor starts to put superstructures up, that's when people will start getting excited and more people will start coming in on the resale market. So right now is your opportunity to get in first to the party on the resale market, because someone else down the line will pay 30%, 40%, 50% premiums. And like I said in my previous videos, Off Plan 101, once all the hospitals, schools, the malls, hotels, infrastructure, sport facilities hand over, that's when there's gonna be a huge increase in prices. So getting in now is super early. Another thing I've asked the buyer is, why did he choose me? Because there is hundreds, maybe even thousands of agents in this market who are all posting the same content, we're all pushing the same projects. And why was he drawn to me? And why did I stand out? And I always ask this to buyers or investors or even wealthy people so I can understand their traits and characteristics on how relatable I can be to these type of people. And he came across and said that, you know, you're honest, pushing out good content, and to be honest with you, you're Irish, and I feel like I can relate to you because I'm also Irish. So I think now that I realized that I'm putting out the best content that I can put out, I'm honest, and also I'm reliable when it comes to responding on time, booking calls, and being available for my clients 24/7. This puts me heads and heels above any other agent in the market because I'm very responsive and I'm ready to close the best deal for you. Now, if you know Hudayriyat Island, you'll look at the master plan and you'll see that there is a third hill to be launched. This is a little bit more private and more secluded out on its own. When they're gonna launch it, we don't know. What prices they're gonna launch at, we don't know. But as you can see right now, Bashir has completely sold out, 1 and 2. Wadim plots fully sold out. Al Naseem is on its way to be fully sold out. There is some availability there if you want some. It's very limited availability. So as they fully sell out and the market starts to mature, by the time they launch that third hill, I've told the buyer, look, they're not gonna release that at a cheaper price than what the current market is trading at. It doesn't make sense for early investors. And that's what developers do. They launch it at a time that it's most fruitful for them. So I explained, if you wait for that hill, you're gonna pay the same prices as the current market. So get in now, get yourself a good resale, get yourself a villa that is positioned well enough that you know is going to appreciate to the best possible value because it's maybe has a unique plot, it has the best view, it's got a favorable type, and that's exactly what you want to be doing on the resale market. So like I said, with Hudayriyat Island now starting to heat up, and so many agents and so many buyers and so many, not only investors in the local market, but international investors becoming aware of the product and becoming aware of the opportunities that are being offered in Abu Dhabi real estate, the resale market is going to continue and continue and continue to grow. And Hudayriyat Island is the only thing offering this level of privacy, level of connectivity, and level of infrastructure on a natural island compared to anywhere else in Abu Dhabi. So this is where you need to get in and secure your investment right now. So if you're interested in picking up a villa or an investment opportunity on Hudayriyat Island, drop me a DM and we can get this secured. Click the link in the description below to book a call.